Okay, so here we go. I haven't done one of these in a little bit, but this is the 1977 Bally 8 Ball. And as you can see right there, it's doing the good attract mode. It has what they call 8 Ball Plus. Um, so basically, a little computer that piggybacks onto your stock MPU, all tech, whatever you happen to have. Um, and that does give you um, basically, it's like a code update. You now have attract mode. You have different missions to go on or objectives to do. Um, so it will actually do like super spinner because normally it's just one chime's going off. If you hit it like 25 times or something, I think it's the credit display. I haven't had this very long. Um, I think it's the credit display. As you spin that, you can go super spinner one, so then it starts doing two chimes. And then if you do it again with like 30 more spins, it'll start doing three chimes. And then it'll also kind of do the same thing with the pop bumpers, which I think is in the ball that you're on, that display. Um, you'll also get into modes to where, see if I can look at the camera and do this. The 14, this row right here, will kind of make an arrow and it's telling you to do the left orbit. Then you'll get the same thing over here coming up to those. That's telling you to do the right orbit, and it'll start like flashing like the number two, and that's kind of like a skill shot or new objective that you need to hit. The normal gameplay on this, you need to hit 1, 2, 3, 4 across the top. Player one is solids. Player two is stripes. Um, but if you complete a mode, then you might have to do stripes even as player one. Um, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4 across the top. You have five is this target, six is this target, seven is here, and then eight is that big red target right there. One of the first things you want to do is hit that red target because it will light your ball save over here for this outlane. This game is really good at your three balls will be up and you'll be at 10, 15,000 points. So on that note, I am going to try actually just stitching games together. So I'm going to pause, hit record at the end of every video, every game. That way I can just kind of show you two decent games and then move on. You don't have to watch me get a bunch of 10,000 point games because the game will be over and like you didn't even use the flippers. I mean, it's good at killing you pretty quick, but I also don't nudge and all that stuff, bump the machine. So, um, but if you actually do play it for a minute and get 100, 200,000, the high score is like 900,000. I think mine is 5 or 600,000 up in that range. Um, it's a really fun game if you can get up there and play it for a while before your game's over. So, let's see. I guess this does have chimes. It's one of the few ones, kind of like Matahari or Bobby Orr, as far as the Bally's are concerned. Of course, you have stuff like Stars and all that. You have other games from Gottlieb and Stern and stuff that were doing it back then. Um, on that note, I will go ahead and start playing a couple of games. I'm going to pause, well, hit stop, hit start again. Start playing a couple games, and we'll just kind of see how it goes. I was planning on keeping this a while, but as with everything, uh, somebody offered me a decent amount for it, and I just kind of figured I didn't. I like having a chimed SS here, but I've got several projects that I want to do, and I want to get another Stern in here. So this would basically allow me almost half down on a Stern Pro. So might look at going back to like a, I don't know, could be Iron Maiden or Stranger Things. I have two I'd like to get. Again, been long run, but those are ones that I want to keep. So I'll probably lean towards games that I just want to try out for a couple months at home, like a Godzilla, Rush, Jaws, um, stuff like that, X-Men. Try those games out for a while at home, and then if I want to, I can just trade them off. I've had Stranger Things and Iron Maiden before, so for now I can't, unless one just pops up and it's a really good deal. As much as I love those, and I could see, I definitely want to own one again. They aren't next. So, Okay, we'll go ahead and swap this over and start playing some games. One thing that's good, if you can actually hit the 4, it'll drop down, hit the pop bumper. A lot of times it'll hit that red target for you right there off that. So that's a good thing to try to do. Oh, I forgot to mention the multiplier is also at the very top of this little orbit right here. The first time gives you 300 points. Then the second time is ×2. Third one's ×3. Fourth one is ×5. And then you have your special. Oh, almost finished. Super spinner. Okay, that just finished my super spinner for the first time. That's super spinner 3, so I must have already hit it once. And I lit the outline. Come on. So now I'm also doing stripes. Ah. It's pretty good. So we're at 190 on the end of ball 2 going into ball 3. Come on. Nope. Ball save maybe? Oh, there we go. Ball save. That was probably my... It must carry over because I think I just got my pop bumper. My super pop bumper. Yeah, that carries over because that's still the third. Killing that pop bumper. Man, I timed that wrong. See that arrow lit up right there. Also, now for the super bonus, I need to hit the arrow up top, but it keeps changing where I'm going. See if I can get it, whichever one it is. Come on. It was still changing, so I don't know if I got it or not. Oh, ball save. Oh. If it falls back in there, it'll kick it back out. Yep, it has a little timer to it. That doesn't. Okay, great game, and that was actually only my second game. We're at 723. My first game was 110, and I matched. My first game was 110. This was my second game, and it was 723. So there you go. Let's shoot for one more good game. Here we go. Come on, hit the red. Ah. Ooh. So I hit that orbit like it told me to. There we go. Oh! So that was actually my third game. The first one wasn't that good. The second one I had whatever 600 and something thousand. This one I'm at 370. 380. So 387 on game 3. Matched on that one too. Wow, it was 2 games in a row. So that one, the first 2 balls were horrible. So I was like, well, I'm not going to use this one. Let's just go ahead and, I mean, you got a pretty good idea what it is on, I'll just show you the second and third game that I played. You got a pretty good idea of what's going on with this. It's a good chimed SS. You know, that and like Bobby Orr and Matahari, I like all of them. I could see having this game again. Maybe either get one that needs restored or maybe get one that already has a new play field in it or something. So I'll go ahead and end it there. This will be kind of a short video. Let you kind of show. It is leaving. When this video is over, I'm packing it up and delivering it tomorrow morning. So it's going to be a local game though. So that's good. But there you go. Thanks for watching. See you.